In the top stories, World Bank fair share report in, federal government to fund Nevis Airport upgrade. Independence 42 theme and logo unveiled, and St. Kitts and Nevis strengthens ties with the Philippines. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
All cars and trains, boats and planes are heading straight to St. Kitts from June 26th to June 28th for the 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival. Featuring Young Brother, Kester Band, Shensia, Toujours, Barrington Levy, Patrice Roberts, Spice, Romaine Vogo, Ira Star, Jennifer Hudson, and the world boss himself, Vibes Cartel, and much, much more. Get your tickets now at stkittsmusicfestival.com. The 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival, June 26th to June 28th, where music meets paradise.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has received the long-anticipated World Bank report, which outlines recommendations for a fair share arrangement between St. Kitts and Nevis. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew confirmed the development during a media roundtable on Tuesday.
The Premier had asked about the issue of fair share as the term it, or that was termed in the 7 years prior. And I asked the World Bank to do a study. The World Bank study is done, and the document has been shared with the Premier about how we should share the revenues between St. Kitts and Nevis, taxable and non-taxable. Constitution only speaks to the taxable. But the non-taxable, where the CBI comes in, that was also analyzed. And so that is now with the Premier. And
the move is expected to guide future negotiations on how national revenues are allocated and managed across the Federation, particularly in relation to Nevis's share. In another major announcement, the Prime Minister revealed that the federal government has stepped in to finance the long-awaited upgrade of the Vance Amory International Airport. The project is expected to enhance the island's connectivity and stimulate economic activity, particularly in tourism and trade. After a rigorous evaluation of over 250 submissions, the winning theme for St. Kitts and Nevis's 42nd Independence Anniversary has been selected. Ms. Denala Laplace of Sandy Point, St. Kitts claimed victory with her entry Perpetual Progress, A Sustainable Future in View, Independence 42. The announcement was made by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew during his media engagement program, The Roundtable, on Tuesday, May 13th.
The winning theme is Perpetual Progress, A Sustainable Future in View, Independence 42. Ms. Laplace's submission captures the essence of our nation's journey and steadfast growth rooted in sustainability. So I want to really congratulate Ms. Laplace.
The 42nd Independence celebrations slated for September 2025 will showcase a month-long calendar of cultural, educational and community-driven events. Accompanying the theme is the official Independence 42 logo, which features the brown pelican, the national bird of St. Kitts and Nevis. The pelican, known for its resilience and communal nature, symbolizes the nation's togetherness and determination. As the nation prepares to mark this milestone, the government encourages citizens and diaspora members to engage in festivities that celebrate solidarity, creativity, and sustainable ambition. Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs of St. Kitts and Nevis, met with His Excellency Enrique Manalo, Secretary for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Philippines, on the sidelines of the 27th meeting of the Council for Foreign and Community Relations of CARICOM. Minister Douglas welcomed Secretary Manalo to St. Kitts and Nevis, especially on the occasion marking the 25th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two nations. He emphasized the significance of this milestone in the shared journey of friendship, cooperation, and mutual respect. During their exchange, both foreign ministers expressed satisfaction with the strength of bilateral relations, particularly within multilateral fora. They acknowledged the positive collaboration on international platforms and discussed areas for deepening ties, including technical cooperation, disaster risk management, climate resilience, and the promotion of peace and security. To conclude the meeting, both ministers pledged to continue building on the long-standing friendship between their countries and to further explore opportunities for cooperation in pursuit of shared global objectives. After the break, NIA wins Caribbean Renewable Energy Forum Award, and St. Kitts and Nevis and Cuba mark 30 years of diplomatic relations with commemorative event. Stay with us.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends, who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we're redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Attention shoppers! Attention shoppers! This is your last chance. We repeat, your final last chance to cash in on discounts galore at Hosford's. Now through June 30th only. Stack your savings with 4% VAT discount plus your everyday store discounts. That's right. One final chance to save big with 4% VAT off, up to 20% off store-wide, value club and customer discounts. Participating locations: Hosford Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Neva Centers, Hosford's Auto Parts, and Builders Paradise, all offering 4% VAT discounts, plus the everyday discounts. Discounts galore ends June 30th. No extensions. Rush into Hosford's and Builders Paradise now. Your last chance to unlock unbeatable savings. Visit any participating location today. Hosford's and Builders Paradise. Big deals, big savings, big discounts, and more. Last chance. VAT ends June 30th. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank's Power to Make a Difference annual call for submissions is now open for 2025. Last year, innovative and inspired NGOs, changemakers, activists, and community leaders from the Eastern Caribbean and St. Martin answered the call to be the one to make the change and received financial support to help them enable sustainable futures for youth, entrepreneurs, communities, the environment, the disabled, and the vulnerable. Now it's your turn. For more information, visit republicbanbec.com. Application deadline is May 27th. Republic Bank gives you the power to make a difference.
The island of Nevis was awarded the Best Energy Resilience Project at the 17th Annual Caribbean Renewable Energy Forum for its photovoltaic desalination plant located in Butler's St. James. The solar-powered facility, already integrated into the island's water distribution system, can produce up to 60,000 gallons of treated water per day, significantly boosting water security through clean energy. This innovative project is part of a federal initiative funded by the United Arab Emirates Caribbean Renewable Energy Fund, aimed at enhancing climate resilience and energy independence in Caribbean states. Premier and Minister of Energy in the Nevis Island Administration, Honorable Mark Brantley, who attended the event in Miami, accepted the award on behalf of the island, stating, quote, "This award is regional recognition of the excellent work being undertaken by the government in Nevis in achieving sustainability for the island. It was an honor as Premier of Nevis to receive this award on behalf of all the people of Nevis," end quote. The Embassy of the Republic of Cuba in St. Kitts and Nevis hosted a special event at the House of Habano in Bastyr to celebrate the 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two nations. The ceremony was attended by top government officials, including Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liburd and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, alongside several cabinet ministers, senior government officials, and representatives from the diplomatic corps. Cuban Ambassador David Rivero praised the long-standing partnership grounded in mutual respect and shared values. He expressed appreciation for the Federation's support against the U.S. blockade and highlighted ongoing cooperation in healthcare, education, and more recently infrastructure, with Cuban engineers and architects now assisting in local development projects. Dr. Douglas reflected on the history of the relationship, recalling that it was under his leadership that Cuba first offered scholarships to Kittitian and Nevisian students. He noted that hundreds have since studied in Cuba and returned to contribute to national growth. Representatives from the Association of Graduates and members of the Cuban Medical and Construction Brigades also attended, underscoring the strong people-to-people ties. The event concluded with a celebration of continued friendship and commitment to deepening cooperation. The 8th Regional Port Security Management Workshop began on Tuesday at the Royal St. Kitts Hotel, bringing together member countries from the Organization of American States for discussions on port security. The event runs until Thursday, May 15th. Kent Fuentes has more.
This year's event is being hosted by the St. Christopher Air and Seaport Authority, SCASPA. 14 countries are represented at the event, a record for the conference. Adiola Moore, Chief Executive Officer of SCASPA, believes conferences such as these are important as we seek to find ways to greater protect our borders.
Conference like this is very important because we have to keep our borders safe. We have to keep our ports safe. If we don't have safety at our ports, it affects our global trade, it affects the country's ability to import and even export. And so keeping the ports safe, even the cruise terminal, it can, we are very dependent on the tourism industry. So within the cruise industry, it's very important to keep the ports safe, because if we don't have safe ports, then we won't have vessels coming into our beautiful shores generating income for our people.
Among the topics up for discussion are protecting against cyber and internal threats, something the SCASPA CEO is looking forward to.
We'll be discussing strategies for for building a resilient port, building capacity. I think there are topics about cyber threats, which is very important because we see a lot of cyber threats and internal threats as well. So those are some of the topics that I'm very interested in, the cyber threats and the inside threats, because a lot of times we are secured, the borders are secured, but the threats comes from within.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Civil Aviation, Tavanna Wharton, says St. Kitts is happy to be hosting the workshop.
It's extremely important for the government, and we emphasize the importance here with the hosting of this 8th Regional Port Security Workshop, where we bring together people from around the region as well as our international allies. Here we share best practices, and this really helps to solidify our programs here in St. Kitts and Nevis to protect our borders against threats, cyber threats, also for climate risk related threats. I mean, it's truly important for us to continue to explore the opportunities of hosting workshops like this, because the only way you can continue to improve your programs is to learn from others.
Ms. Wharton adds the conference helps solidify programs to protect the borders of St. Kitts and Nevis, stressing on the need for us to be always vigilant in protecting our ports.
I like to tell persons that, or to the nation rather, that SCASPA is the gateway to our economy, our trade. If we aren't in a position to protect our borders, then our tourism will fail, our economy will essentially crash, and so it's extremely important.
Mona Swoboda of the OAS's Inter-American Committee on Ports believes that while it is important to protect our borders, there needs to be a balance in the promotion of trade in your country.
We always say you have to strike the right balance between promoting international trade and still keeping your ports secure. So that's a little bit the balance we're trying to strike here, right? Is to make sure that our ports are secure, our economies are secure, our nations are secure, but at the same time we trade in a efficient and competitive manner.
Kent Fuentes, ZIZ News.
Coming up in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda introduces paperless immigration card system. Stay with us.
Attention, St. Kitts and Nevis. The countdown is on and time is running out. This is your final call, your last chance to save big at Hostos Automotive during our VAT Off Drive On Blowout event. It's your final call, your last chance to get up to $15,000 in total savings. No down payment, free servicing for 12 months, free bill of sale, $1,000 in groceries, or 3 months of free gas, free registration, licensing, tinting, and accessories, and 4% VAT off on top of it all. Yes, you've heard right. Everything free and 4% VAT off. But listen closely. This incredible sale ends when June ends. No extensions, no do-overs. This is your final call, your last chance for the biggest auto sales saving for the year. So don't walk, run to Hostos Automotive now. Your dream car is waiting, and these deals are ready to roll. Hostos Automotive, where affordability meets the road. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get our loan. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, is the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends. So we're putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan today.
For 93 years, the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party has built a legacy of courage, service, and progress. Now we face the future with renewed strength. Join us for the 93rd Annual National Conference on Sunday, 18th May at 3 p.m. at Manhattan Gardens, Limekiln. All are invited to the public session featuring the SKNLP National Leader, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and his A-team. Special guest speaker, the Honorable Alpha Baptiste of the St. Lucia Labour Party. Together, we are powering progress and championing workers. Together, we move forward for the good that we can do. The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party's 93rd National Conference, Sunday, 18th May, 3 p.m., Manhattan Gardens, Lime Guion. Be there. Your future is calling.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. Antigua and Barbuda is leading the way in digital border management with the full launch of its online embarkation and disembarkation CAD. Chief Immigration Officer Katrina Yarwood said the move positions Antigua as a regional leader, eliminating paper forms for over 330,000 annual visitors, saving trees and reducing costs. The platform strengthens revenue collection, especially from luxury villa guests, and improves airport operations in customer service, security, and IT. Backed by strong security, the system has drawn interest from other countries, including St. Lucia. Paper forms remain as a backup, with airport kiosks and staff available. Plans are underway to expand the system to Barbuda's ports and cruise terminals. Minister Fernandez says the goal is clear: to be the best airport in the region and beyond. Coming up, Canada's Carney unveils economy-focused cabinet amid U.S. trade war. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end.
And on the international scene, Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, has unveiled a new team promising decisive action on his ambitious economic agenda amid a trade war with the U.S. and President Donald Trump's repeated remarks undermining Canada's sovereignty. The new cabinet of 28 ministers and 10 secretaries of state marks some significant changes, including a new foreign minister to handle the currently fraught U.S.-Canada relationship. The reshuffle, 2 weeks after the election, brings a mix of familiar names as well as political newcomers, a team purpose-built for this hinge moment, Carney told reporters on Tuesday afternoon. Up next in sports, Jazara Claxton earns first West Indies women's senior team call-up, and Minister of Sport praises Jazara Claxton on achievement. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you, right here till the very end.
First up in sports, Jazara Claxton has created history as she becomes the first woman from St. Kitts to be selected to the West Indies women's team. Claxton was named to the West Indies women's team that will tour England for 3 T20s and 3 one-day internationals from May 21st to June 8th. The full squad includes Hayley Matthews, captain, Shemaine Campbell, vice-captain, Alia Aline, Jazara Claxton, Afi Fletcher, Cherry Ann Fraser, Shabika Ganjabi, Janelia Glasgow, Williana Grimond, Zaida James, Kiana Joseph, Mandy Mangru, Ashmini Munisar, Karishma Ramharak, and Stephanie Taylor. Meanwhile, Minister of Sport Honorable Samuel Duggins has praised Jazara Claxton on being selected to the West Indies women's team. In a statement shared via social media, Minister Duggins extended heartfelt congratulations to Jazara Claxton on her selection to the West Indies women's senior team for the upcoming white ball tour of England. He described the achievement as not only a personal triumph for Claxton, but also a proud moment for the entire Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Duggins highlighted that Jazara continues to break barriers, noting that she is the first ever Kittitian and only second player from the Leeward Islands to be selected for the senior team. According to Minister Duggins, Claxton's journey stands as a shining example of what is possible when talent is matched with opportunity. He expressed confidence that Claxton will represent the Federation with the passion and pride that are hallmarks of Kittitian athletes. He concluded by encouraging her to continue shining, reaffirming that the entire nation stands behind her. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. World Bank Fair Share report in, federal government to fund Nevis Airport upgrade. Independence 42 theme and logo unveiled, and St. Kitts and Nevis strengthens ties with the Philippines. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Berridge.